Rhyne Williams, so welcome to Indian Wells, first major of the year after the Australian Open, the first major event, I should say. You played a great match in Australia against Del Potro. How do you look back at that effort?
Well, that was an unbelievable experience getting to play on Margaret Court Arena in the Australian Open after some really tough qualifying matches. It was just a pleasure to get to play against Juan. He's one of my favorite players to watch, and I had nothing to lose, and I went out there and just fought my hardest and had a lot of fun. And it was a great crowd and great environment, and the atmosphere was just insane. It was tons and tons of people there. The stadium was packed, and I just had a blast.
In what way are matches like that a stepping stone for you?
Well, just to get that experience under my belt, playing a main draw match in Australia against a top 5 player and a Grand Slam champion. That's a huge experience for me, and hopefully I can build on that going forward.
Was it a confidence boost too? You reached the 2 quarterfinals after that. The confidence must have been sky high.
Yeah, it was. I felt like I was right in that match with Juan Martín, and I really gave him a run, and absolutely it definitely made me feel confident about my game, and I still feel confident. I feel like I'm hitting the ball great, and I hope I can just keep it going.
Would you say you're a better player now than 1 year ago?
Absolutely, yeah. My backhand I feel like is no longer a weakness. I can really move the ball around with that side, and I feel like my fitness and my strength out there on the court has improved drastically. So I feel like a much better player, and I feel like I'm a better competitor too.
We're now here in March, beginning of March. There's still a lot of tennis to be played, of course, this year. How exactly would you describe your goals for this season?
Well, last year I had such a great beginning to the year, and this year's been a little bit slower. I didn't get to defend my Dallas Challenger title, which was a little disappointing, but it's always really tough for a player to defend a title, I think. There was a lot of pressure going into that week, and I just have to make up my points elsewhere, and there's plenty of tournaments, obviously throughout the whole year, and I don't have many points to defend throughout the whole summer, really. So I'm looking to do some damage over in Europe this year. Hopefully I can get in some good wins on grass. Last year I struggled a little bit, so I'm hoping to build and use what I learned last year for this year in Europe.
Last year, of course, was a very strong season for you. In some way, a breakthrough. There's always expectations that come with that. How do you handle that?
Well, I think that most of the pressure comes from myself. I expect a lot out of myself, and I know that I have the ability. It's just I really need to sort of pace myself, and I have a long career ahead of me, and I'm still young, 22 years old. The average age in the top 100 is 28 years old. So when you look at the game in today's world, guys are blossoming and maturing a lot later in their career. So I feel like yes, it's good that I have those expectations, but I need to just sort of lighten the pressure up on myself, and it'll come, and I believe it will.
Finally, we're in Indian Wells. Many people think it's a special event. What's it like to play here?
It's unbelievable. The views and the crowds, they don't get much better than this. The facility's unbelievable. They just built a new stadium court too out there. I actually watched a match in there yesterday, and it was just gorgeous. It's hard to beat this, really, and I know all the players feel the same way. It's just a pleasure to play out here, and they really do a great job treating us well, and unbelievable hotel, and we're really spoiled this week, that's for sure.
As good as it gets?
I would say, yeah, just about as good as it gets.
Thank you, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, appreciate it.